Hey everyone, it's Carrie from the Bohemian Couch. How are you today? I am here to show you a quick video on how to make your own flowers using Heartfelt Creations dies and stamps. It's a beautiful set, it's pretty easy, and you can do multiples at the same time. So here is the die. That's what it looks like. That's the box. You can see the box. This one is Sunrise Lily. They have multiple different sets, multiple different flowers, but this set is Sunrise Lily. So the best way to use this set is to use it with the stamps. So use the stamp and use the die. This is the stamp and that's the image. That's what it looks like after it's stamped on there. Then in order to use the die, I'm showing it to you this way because I don't have a portable die cut machine. It's very heavy. I have a Tato. So I'm not going to die cut this on camera, but you just lay the die, you line it up like that, tape it down, run it through the machine, and then this is what you get. There's a couple leaves too, but I'm not using them today. So once you have that done, you can start coloring them, and that process is pretty fun. Like I said in a previous video, a lot of times I use makeup sponges for these inks. This is Archival ink, and it's leaf green, and this is Distress ink, and it's Vintage Photo. I'm only going to do the large flower today, so we'll move that small flower out of the way. I have a specific use for this flower, so I thought I'd make a quick video before I get to the other project. So for the center of this, I'm going to use green, a little bit darker in the middle, and work your way out. I hope you can see this. Darker in the middle always creates depth. Wherever it's lighter, it creates, it makes it look like it's coming forward. If it's darker, it recedes. So, leaf green. Wait till you see how easy this is to shape them and get them all pretty. And then, second, I'm going to use the brown. Start around the edges. You see where I keep that center just slightly lighter? Because when you shape it, that's going to look like it's coming forward toward you. That's the light. The center is the depth. And the edges are the depth because the edges are going to go away from you, as you'll see as soon as I shape it. Shaping these is so easy. All you need is a flower shaping tool. I happen to have Heartfelt Creations flower shaping tool, but there's other ones on the market. I'm sure that you can get them at your local craft store. I do love this company. I don't represent them, but I do love their products, and I use them a lot. I'll show you the cards that I made using the blue flowers when I'm finished here. In the next video, I'm going to be making a card, another one of the Venetian cards, and I'm going to be using a flower on that, and that's why I'm making this. It's going to be a video to show you how easy it is to use your scraps up and to make something absolutely gorgeous out of it. Okay, so that's done. Now, just take your flower shaping mat, whatever kit you have, whatever tool it is that you are using. Like I said, I'm using Heartfelt Creations. Take a little bit of spray. Spray it from about 10 inches away, lightly, just like that. You don't want to overspray these or they'll get too wet, and then you'll have a problem with them. So you turn it upside down, and you just press along the edges like this. Don't hold your flower with your other hand. You're going to want to. If you have to, sit on it. Do not hold your flower. Now, you'll see as I go along here and do this, it's breaking up the fibers. And when you wet paper and you break up the fibers, when it dries stronger than it was to begin with. Once again, my video recorder stopped recording. Once you get those leaves twirled and all shaped, go into the center and go in circles, press down. flip it over, go into the center, go in circles, press down. If you really want it, go deep, fold that in half, and press down really hard. That's the thing about this tool. You do have to put some pressure on it, so don't be afraid. If you put too much pressure, you will start to tear the edges, but it's always fixable. So no worries about that. Now that's how they go together. A little bit of tacky glue. Dead center here. Uh-oh. Figures. Alright, I'll use my craft glue. A little bit of craft glue here. This is okay because it dries clear, right? And sit your one piece on top of your other. I'm going to be putting a pearl on here. My poker tool. Now, that's finished, and in order to add bling, you just go in with stickles and you go in the areas where you want it to sparkle. So I have this one. I'm only going to do a tiny bit of this so you get the idea. I would go around the edges and somewhat in these little dots here. I don't know if you can see that. Around the edges. You can use any color stickles you want. I'm using brown on this one because the flowers are meant to be somewhat brown for my upcoming project. Doesn't have to be a lot. I think that's good. I like that. I think I'll opt for a little less. Less is more. And that's how you'll do it, and you'll just work your way around. Whoops, my pearl slid off. Now normally I wait until the two pieces dry to put the stickles on. I would suggest that. Then it's easier to work with. So that's it. That's your flower, and the next video you'll see the project as it goes together. These are finished cards using the flowers. This is also Heartfelt Creations. It says, "You inspire me." The paper pack is called Under the Sea. And here's another one. That's from Under the Sea. That's why I have all these bluish blue-green flowers. This is an example of a different flower die set that they have. This is the one that I have, and that's a different one that they have in their kits and collections. They can be a little pricey, but in the long run, I think they're worth it. I'm saving a fortune on flowers. I just make my own. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. And like I said, next video I'm going to show you how to make a quick card just using the scraps from yesterday's video. Have a great one.